What's up everybody, and thank you for joining me for another video. My name is Whack4863, but you can call me Whack. Recently I've seen a flood of comments and posts on the forums saying that the wine cellar dungeon is the hardest dungeon that there is, that it's killing a lot of thralls, and that people are struggling to get through this dungeon. So I've seen some other characters, some other people do this dungeon quote unquote solo, but when they say solo, it really means them and a party of their thralls, or at least one thrall. So I'm going to actually do this dungeon solo. Now I am going to cut out parts where I'm just fighting the masses of the skeletons that are in there, but I will show you guys every single time that I come up against one of the mini bosses or the main boss fight at the end. The pass fail on this is if I run out of potions. So if I die, that's okay. We restart, we go back through the dungeon. However, if I run out of potions, then that is going to be a failure. So you can see I have a total of 20 potions. That's it. We are only going to eat the lasting feast so that we can get our sated buff. And then I'm going to take myself out of creative mode, and then I'm going to show you guys not cloaked, not godded, and no spell cost is not checked on. I am going to use a spell. I'm going to use it right now before I enter the dungeon, and that spell is going to be for the wisp, because that is how I'm going to light my way. So we will cast the wisp. We are going to drink couple of cleansing brews just to make sure I don't have corruption, and let's get to it. I'm going full katana like I usually do. We will kill Seth since he is one of the main bosses here, and we did get a Seth's truncheon right there. I probably should stop at this point in time and actually show you guys my gear. We have the Kari Raider outfit, that's the full set, crafted with a tier 4 shield right. The katana was crafted with a tier 4 blacksmith, and then as we get into our attributes here, you can see I have 2 in strength, going for the combo master. Agility, I went for 3, and I took precision strike. Vitality all the way to 4 for glutton for punishment, and then in grit we have the endurance stamina drain. Obviously, some people are going to have issues with this dungeon and other dungeons if they're putting points into authority and they're not able to put out the damage that they need to make up the difference for their thralls. It's very important that when you are looking for a thrall, you are actually looking for a thrall that has the most hit points. Just having the most damage or the highest damage modifier is not necessarily a good thing. You really want a thrall with high hit points. And we'll just let this guy beat on us for a second. Jeez, golly smokes. That's a lot of hit points there. Okay, so moving on, we are going to kill this guy because he is in the list of bosses. He does have the skull, so we will kill him. Oh, these guys with these shields. Come on, man. I'm using my first potion. I haven't even made it that far. Shield guy is driving me a little bit nuts here, but that's okay. We'll kill this guy just like that. Oh, really? You blocked right then, bro? You got like perfect block timing. And I'm out of stamina. One more time. There we go. Okay. We'll take a quick peek. We do have a Heart of the Hero in there. We'll go ahead and grab, and then we'll move on. Now, for the most part, I am going to run past a lot of this content because it just doesn't need to be fought. So a lot of these guys I am just going to run past. I probably should have healed before I started running past them. We'll go ahead and do it right now. Oh, that was bad timing. Okay, let's kill this guy. Since he's the only one that decided to follow. There we go. And then we'll heal up and head through the rest of this dungeon here. Okay, those guys are dead. I gotta tell you, sometimes I really dislike the wisp. I think the wisp is really cool until it's right in your face and you can't see what you're fighting. You can't see anything beyond it. And at that point, it actually drives me insane and I really dislike the wisp. So it's kind of up to you whether you want to use it or whether you want to use a different light source. But I find that the amount of movement from the wisp is sometimes worse than just fighting in the dark. But it's YouTube. You guys need to be able to see what's going on. So that's why I have it. So we've almost cleared a full stack of potions here. I don't think those guys are going to chase. Let's head in, get started on this guy. We want to hit him right off the bat like that. Get some hits on him and then let him start his attack pattern here. Oh man, I brought another guy. Okay, we are going to try to kill this guy off as quick as possible. We're going to roll back out, check the surroundings. Okay, we're still good. And as you can see, I am using that dash to get away from his attack. He's a little bugged there, but we get a good solid roll out of the damage way. Now, that's one thing about thralls. They're just going to stand there and face tank whatever he dishes out. And he does an absolute ton of damage. I don't really want to show you how much damage, so I'm going to try to not get hit by him. But that's why I say that your thrall needs health over damage. Always health over damage. That's what's going to get you through this content. And we'll go ahead and take that Kahari Steel as well. Alright, moving on up the way here. We should replenish this real quick while we have a moment to do so. Got another guy here we'll take out. Otherwise, he'll just follow. He's bugged. He's just looking off in the distance. He thinks whatever I did down there is more exciting than fighting me. Okay, there you go, bud. Alright, so this spot here, you can actually use this to your advantage if you want to. So if you run down here, get into all of this. These guys will actually fight each other. So you can see they're going to fight. That guy's just taking it. He doesn't care. He actually wants me is what it is, but that guy's going to run away. Alright, well, we'll fight together. Sure, why not? There we go. And we want to see what's going on up here. Now we'll take these guys out. Finish him off there. Okay, so this guy wants to come out. He is going to come out and fight. I want to fight him here. So the first thing I want to do is just clear any other enemies. So like this guy will come running down. Okay, he'll just run past me. It's nice. That guy is stuck. Okay, yeah, stuck and not taking damage that far away from me. Oh, hi. Did you come sneaky up behind me there, bud? And we have the three skull boss there trying to get into it with me. Let's finish him off. Now we can take you on. One thing about this fight is these guys do attack rather quickly, so you have to get just a couple of hits in, try to get behind them, see if you can keep them attacking the air there. If you can't keep him attacking the air, you want to wait for your opening, like after he does a stomp attack. Because if you just stand there and face tank those hits, he'll just continue to do it. Like, he will attack that way an absolute ton. So that's a good time where you want to get in and do some damage after he does that big ground pound. If he does the jumping ground pound like that, trying to kill the tree over there, that's a good time. But when he's just swooping his left arm at you, he'll just sit there and continue to do it. So you want to just get away from that. Wait for him to get out of the pattern of swooping that arm and then go in for more attacks. That's a good point right there. Get a lot of damage in, almost a full combo or more, and then again get away. So it's kind of attack, roll, attack, roll, attack, roll, attack, roll, attack, roll. We got somebody else joining the party. We'll see who he decides to fight. Stop it. This is my fight, bro. Brother. Brother man. This is my fight, okay? I don't need your help. I'm no thrall, so you know, we don't need you down here either. Okay, and we got the Kari water skin. That's a good deal. We like that. Legendary, unique, whatever water skin. Can't get it anywhere else. You know, the other thing that I hadn't noticed until coming down here with the Wisp is if you get up close to a structure like this, you actually have no lighting. There's zero lighting when you're up against a structure because the Wisp is on the other side of the wall. I really feel like they just need to give it a solid placement. It stays in one spot, doesn't jump all around and fly all around and do crazy things. Just let it be in one spot. I do like the fact that you can turn it on and off. It won't just go away now. I think that's a really good change, but I feel like they could still use some tweaking to make it perfect. And one of the things that I'd like to see is just for it to stay in one spot. You can just hang out next to you and travel along in that one spot. All right, so we are going to head down here. We'll clear out anything that decides to come out of the ground there. I don't want anything coming up behind me as we head to this next boss. So coming up to the next guy, he's going to be right up here. And what I want to do is see if I can get some heavy damage to his adds, because adds are always going to be a nuisance for you. And I did take a hit from that boss there. So you can see a decent amount of my health gone when he hit me, but we should be alright now. As long as we don't run out of stamina. And we're careful. We just let him fight the air. Just roll out of the way, let him fight the air. Yep, I am over there. You know it, buddy. I don't know how you knew it, but you knew it. See if we can get in here with one of these. I like it when he does that heavy down attack because it takes him a long time to recover. And one more combo ought to do it here. There we go. And we'll take the Kari Steel and the Fragment of Power. We'll run up here, see what's hanging out. Some Fragments of Power. Good to go. Oh, the other thing you should do when you're in here, chat, just look in these chests to see what's in there. As you're looking for treasure, you are going to find treasure in a lot of places, including in the chests in this dungeon and the inventory from a lot of the mini bosses and the boss in this dungeon as well. All right, we've cleared out everything behind us. Now we're going to go after this guy. We are going to hit you like that and then roll. Again, we're just timing those rolls for when the boss is going to attack. If I get hit by the ad, that sucks, but getting hit by the boss is way, way worse. Okay. And this guy, he's pretty rough sometimes because you'll think maybe he's too far away, and he's not, and he smacks you in the face with that spear, and that's not fun. Again, just you want to get him to start attacking, but you want to be not where he's attacking after he does it. So just use your roll. I probably was pretty close to walking into his second poke there. And dead. All right. And there's a crystalline head there. That's cool. Let's see, is there Kari steel here? No. There may be some right here, though. There is. We'll wait just a sec. We'll kill this guy, and then I'll show you how to get to it. And how I know that it's there right now. So if you walk up to this pile of rocks that says E to interact, it won't do anything. But if you break these rocks out of the way, like that, you can see it actually reveals a chest there. And we should be able to interact with it, and it gives us Kari steel. So that's how you do that there. And then there may be one down here. Nope. Sometimes there's one in that area as well. Now this is probably my least favorite part, my least favorite section, because it's a really small section. There's a lot of skeletons that come out. Additionally, the next mini boss that we fight has the two-handed sword, and I find the two-handed sword to be the hardest to dodge. Okay, is there someone back here? Yeah, okay. I don't want you coming out at the most inopportune time, so we'll dispense of you. See if I get this guy to come to me. Doesn't look like he will. That other guy is right in there, and it looks like he is going to come out, so I need to be quick and ready. I don't know. It doesn't seem like they are leashing out to me. So we'll see if he'll... Okay, I'll take advantage of you putting that away. This guy's going to be pretty much a double roll scenario. I'm going to take that to the face, then roll over here. I am just trying to always kind of look behind me to see where he's at. And you can see he still hit me with that swing, even though I was dodging. Okay, at least he's coming out now. There's that second swing. Man, I am almost dead there. Probably going to die here, chat. We'll see. We'll pop a potion. See if we can take care of this guy. See if we can avoid all of that mess. Get out of the rocks. Okay, that guy's dead. 1, 2. Get in for it. Downward strike. We're good. We're still good. We're going to roll away. Roll. Roll. Hit a potion. Get a little bit more hit points just in case he hits me with a second hit here. Okay. Gonna roll past him, go back behind him, and do the damage. Okay, almost dead. Double roll, even though I didn't think the second one was gonna hit me. The last thing I want to do is get overconfident, feeling like I'm out of the damage and not actually being out of the damage. That is a big mistake. Just waste the roll, use the stamina. Now, I really don't consider this part of the dungeon part of the dungeon. I don't know why. I just feel like it's so odd in the grand scheme of everything else that's in here. Coming back here and finding spiders to fight. But we will go ahead and dispense of the spiders. We'll dispense of the corrupted spider that's in here, just so we've done 100% of this dungeon. People can't say, oh, well, you probably would have died if you went up against a corrupted spider or something like that. So we'll just make sure we do all of the content, as people will probably see it. Okay, I want to clear out all the ads first. Again, it's always the smartest thing you can do is to clear out the ads, and then we'll get started on the boss here. We're gonna let him think we're still over there for whatever reason he does. And this guy's pretty easy as well. You want to get out of that. I am way out of that, bro. Like, I don't know why it's giving me damage and corruption when I'm 20 feet away from it. Okay, not 20 feet, but at least 5. I'm at least 5 feet away from it. And we'll just try to time it so we can stay underneath him, and that was bad timing. Oh, don't want to be in that. Roll out. Okay. I'm more concerned about the corruption than I am the damage that I'll take from it. I should have saved one of my cleansing brews, but I didn't. And almost dead here. And there we go. We can take a quick peek in the box over here and see what we get. I believe it's this one. And the Sledge of Thulsa Latini. Latini? Think so. And just take a peek in all the chests that are there. That way you don't miss out on any good loot. Alright, so it's final boss time. And we made it here with a total of 7 potions out of the 20. So used 13 potions coming through here. Let's see how this fight goes. And to be honest, I did this fight the other day and he kind of bugged out and got in some weird loop of ground pounding, so we'll see if we get him in that same loop or not. Can I get up? Thanks. That's fantastic. All right. And so sometimes he swings one time, sometimes he swings twice, so you want to make sure you give him time for that backswing, just in case, so you're not just running in and taking silly damage. There's that backswing. We don't want to run in and get the backswing. And then it's just a time thing. You're just going to wear down his hit points while he tries to wear down yours. Oop, I took that hit. Took that hit. We'll come over here. We'll make sure that we get those hit points back with Glutton for Punishment. And you can get in about 5 or 6 attacks with the katana before you have to roll. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 roll. That was probably a little closer than it should have been. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That was an early roll, that's why I took damage. And then I ran back in for the second hit. Alright, let's see. Let's see if he bugs out and just keeps doing it. Yeah, there he goes. He's going to do it again. This is what I had him doing the last time, was he was just bugged out, continuing to pound the ground. Okay, looks like he's not going to stay doing that. Thanks for the back hit, bud. Appreciate you. Let's get a heavy on him, see how much damage that does. Not a whole lot more than my light attacks, really. Let's see. Yeah, about 200. So, pretty decent. But I feel like the stamina used and the amount of time that it takes isn't worth it compared to just going after him with light attacks. And honestly, I'm getting pretty close to the end of durability on this weapon. I probably should have brought 2 katanas, just in case, or at least some star metal to repair this katana part of the way through. It is getting down there. I was a little greedy there with the stamina. I didn't have the ability to roll. And we're about at the halfway point here. So we'll just continue on with the exact same process, guys. The exact same process. Okay, gonna ground pound. Oh, this time he's gonna bring me some buddies. So start with that. We're gonna double roll there. Uh-oh, that's not good. Looks like he's gonna go into his continuous ground pound here.